Alright, hey everyone. Wolfblade is back in town. We're jumping right into the 6th round of the North America Open. Yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it because I am starting a little bit late. Usually it takes me about 2 hours to finish a tournament, and they cut you off at 9, so it's gonna be close. But I am back in town. So went on a day trip to the mountains. Go to mountain. Hey, Vicious. So yeah, went back to the hills. Went and saw some family and had a little reunion. It was a good time. It was a good time. It's actually really funny because a lot of my family are, for slang terms, we call them rednecks. Bunch of hillbillies. And, it's funny because they like their hunting and fishing. It's funny because I even notice, like, when I go back and visit the fam and stuff like that, everyone talks with a southern accent and stuff, so it kind of, it comes back to me when I'm sitting there talking to them and stuff, and I start to get my accent back. I don't even know do I typically have an accent? I don't even know if I have an accent. I don't know, but I notice it. I notice it. I am pretty tired though, because we spent most of the not most, but a good portion of the day spent a good portion of the day driving yesterday, handful of hours, and spent another good portion of the day driving a part of the South. We were in Pennsylvania. Wait, and then I'm sure people are going to be like, well, that's not that south, but trust me. Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Kentucky, it's all quote-unquote south. 3 hours from PA? Nice. Yeah. PA's big. Lots of mountains, lots of hills. I feel very at home there. I don't know why. I never lived there. I've always lived here my entire life. But for some reason, just when I go back and see the family, and I don't even talk to the family that much, like not too much. But I for some reason, I always feel very at home when I'm there. I feel it's very natural. It's funny though because I go, if you know, your typical rednecks, your typical hillbillies, typical southerns, you'll know that they do a lot of hunting and fishing and gardening, motorcycles, and farming. There was like a bunch of all of that. That's it. Everybody I talked to was basically a bunch of that, and it was funny because everyone was asking me, like, "What do you do for a job? Like, what do you do, and how things are going with you?" And like, "Oh, I work with computers and IT," and just the looks on their faces, there's like, ah, okay. And that was it. That's it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I'm the odd man out because that's, that don't really fly really. So it was funny. Man, you should have seen the spread of food that they had at the hotel, though. Man, they had a little bit of everything. It was awesome. Guess we're doing Mario Circuit. And then, of course, my family, we went to my family's house in the morning and ate some breakfast and stuff. It was good. It was a good time. It was nice to see people again. I'm not typically a traveling wolf, so I think the last time I was down there was maybe 15 years ago, if not longer. But it was nice. It was nice to go back down and see everyone. But as they say, gotta be, get back on the grind. We actually just, I think I actually just got home not too long ago. I think we just got in. I got in long enough to eat something, and then I wanted to pop on and do my tournament round. I wanted to stream yesterday. I actually tried to stream yesterday. My plan was to use the Surface Pro, my Surface, and I was gonna stream the Switch in handheld mode, but I could not get. I could get away for a little bit, but I couldn't get enough time to do a 2-hour round, hour and a half. But I did try. I did try to do it, but there was no way I was getting away for that length of time. So I just decided to skip round 5 and shoot for round 6. See what happens. As we can see, it's not it's not happening. Oh, I didn't even know it was the last round. That sucked. Or the last lap. Yeah, so we've been on the road again. Been on the road for hours. Yeah, I'm pretty worn out. A lot of traveling for me in 2 days. And traveling's weird too. Like, if any of you actually traveled, like, traveled by car, it's weird. Because, like, when we left, it was like 64, 65 degrees out and raining. And we come back here, and it's like 90 and sunny. And obviously, it's like, it transitioned all the way through, and it's just, like, wow. Like, the only way you can experience all 4 seasons in one go is if you're traveling. Like, you can see where the blue skies were clearing up, and all that the whole way, and I'm just like, wow. Just kind of crazy. And it was just raining like 20 minutes ago, and now it's perfectly sunny. I don't know. I felt it was strange. And then I sat there and I was thinking, I'm like, there's a lot of people in the world. Like, you think that there's a lot of people in like your town and in your little city and whatnot, but then you sit there and you start looking out all the signs and you start looking at all the different buildings and the cities and the houses that you pass and stuff. And it's like, these people live out their daily lives in these areas all the time, day in and day out. And it's just, there's just so many people. And then you start thinking, I'm like, and then it's like that in every state. It's that densely populated in every state, in every country, in every, planet. Not really, but you know what I mean. And it's just, you just get to thinking, and it's like, wow, that's so weird that there's that many people. Like, you don't think, when you say the number, you're like, oh yeah, that's a big number, whatever. But once you actually, like, kind of have it in your perspective, like, dang it, and you can kind of almost see it in a way in your mind. It's like, wow, that's really weird. That's a lot of people. At least for me it was. I don't know. Maybe I'm just the strange one. But yeah. It's all good. It was a good time. Enjoyed myself. It's not bad. We pulled off a third. Did get that. I was like, what are we waiting on? We're waiting on Herbie, apparently. Herbie! Wheel! Toad Harbor, Tokyo Blur, or Dragon Driftway? I do like Dragon Driftway. Actually, you know what? I am going to do Dragon Driftway because as much as I want to do Tokyo Blur, I absolutely suck at it. So yeah, we're going to do this Mario Kart content. We're going to actually get more Mario Kart content later on in the week, too. I'm like, I kind of wanted to finish up Mario Kart and stuff, but no, we're getting more Mario Kart content talking. Because the Booster Pass Wave 2 is going to be coming out soon. That takes care of her. I was gonna say one for shooting, one for protection, but he had one too. Dang it. Dang it! Oh my goodness. I can't get any coinage. This sucks. Oh no! I wanted the box. Okay, I got a box. Jeez. Did not mean to use the box right there, but I'll get this coinage. Oh no, so much for coinage. Oh. Wow, I actually had a lot of coins and now I don't, and this sucks a lot. Oh my goodness, are you bloody kidding me? Oh my goodness, really? Okay. I just got destroyed. Oh, I don't see that PB happening. I'm sure we're going to be doing Coconut Mall. I'm actually surprised that that one dude picks up water park. I was going to call it Subcoaster. Alright, let's shoot for victory here. So it's kind of crazy that coins don't... Okay, that was entirely my fault. I can't get mad at that, that was entirely my fault. But it is a bit strange that coins don't actually repopulate as quick as boxes do. Oh my goodness, really? I swear to God, these red shells, though. I picked up that coin. Bullet Bill in 5th. Wow. You know that first place person must have been way ahead then. So let's meme it up.
I'm giving myself a 5. Pretty good.
But I know that we are already struggling a little bit. Dang it. Nice! I knew that was gonna bounce back and hit me. I knew it. Oh my goodness, man. Hey Uber, how's it going? Holy crap, I cannot keep an item! 3rd, 4th, crap. Okay. They just would not let me keep an item at all. Sucked. Doing good? Alright, good, good. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna go with the good old random. Can't beat that. Alright. Coconut Mall, even with random. It really makes me curious of, makes me curious with how the new tracks that are going to be coming, how popular they're going to be. Because, like, right now, when you see Coconut Mall in the mix, you're guaranteed people are going to pick your Coconut Mall. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of people pick, you're going to see a lot of people pick, Waluigi Pinball and stuff like that, you know? Undefined! Wolfblade EJ89, hello! I do need awesome streamers, or whatever. I need it all. Nice. Come on! Every time I get something decent, like lightning happens. Just straight up lightning happens. Every time. Another gold shroom. And look at this! I cannot keep an item. They will not let me keep anything good. Well, at least I got a couple, like, I got some triple shrooms. Nice. Man, having a hard time today. Undefined Wolfblade is my favorite Wolfblade, right? It is a pretty surprising Wolfblade. You just don't know. You don't know what you're gonna get because it's undefined. The dragon driftway again. Hopefully this goes a little bit better this time. Nice. You know what, I'll take all 3 of those coins. I'm not shy. There we go. I don't want a boomerang. That sucks. Oh god. What the hell? Okay, there's a lot going on here and I don't like it. So using a bomb to cover a shell, hit is not a good idea. Good to know. Son of a gun. Oh my goodness, I'm just getting owned. I cannot keep any money, like just zero money, no money. You get none. Hey Snake, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated.
I'm giving myself a 5. Pretty good.
You came just in time for the memes, my friend. The memes. Yeah, I don't see a PB happening. I don't see a PB happening in this particular run. But hey, we're here to have fun, right? We're here to have some fun. Fun! I haven't played this track in quite some time. I tried. I went for it. We'll take it. That works. I've been okay. I've been doing alright. I just came back from a day trip. Came back in town and wanted to do my tournament round. Yeah, I got to go see some family and stuff like that, so it was all good. It was all good. But I'll tell you what, long car rides are definitely difficult. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny when going back. I shouldn't have used that coin. When going back to go see the family and stuff like that, it's crazy how different it is back there. I come from a very southern family, and it's just culturally it's just very different. It's different than what I'm used to. Not really used to, I guess. Well, kinda, I guess. I don't know. But it's funny because, like, I'll, you know, people ask me, like, well, what do you do for work and stuff? And I'll mention, like, you know, IT and computers and stuff. And, like, they can't relate because that's just not something that a bunch of rednecks are big into. So, if it ain't related to hunting and fishing and farming and you know, whatever else up in the hills. But I'll tell you what, it just going down there for that one day, I can definitely see a difference in how nice people are. I can see, like, when I was down there, just even at the hotel, um, for the night and this morning and stuff like that, you know, I got a bunch of just strangers just be like, you know, hi, good morning, how's it going? You know, whatever they say, good morning, whatever. They'll at least acknowledge you, hold open the elevator for you, and all that stuff. And it's like, there's no way around here. Oh, the people are mean. They are mean to the bone. Bad to the bone, my friend. It's just, it's... And I'm like, man, why can't everybody be nice? Like, why can't everyone just have some chill? Like, even like the older family members, like, that I never really talked to too much, like, because it's been like 15 years since I've been down there, maybe even longer, I don't know, but I you know, I go down there and everyone just talks to me, and they don't even know if they can relate to talking to me, but they talk to me, and it is what it is. Like, but it was really funny though, because when people ask me what I do for work and I say computers and IT, they just cannot relate. So they kind of just skip that part of the conversation and move on because they can't relate. It's funny. Don't even have anything to say about it. Like, that computer thingamajig? Yep. Okay, cool. Now if you can talk, they can talk my ear off about any kind of mechanics or motor or anything about something like a car or a tractor or a truck or whatever, but it's just, it was pretty funny. I had that happen to me like twice. Actually a couple more than twice last night. It was funny though. So, I mean, it's not that they're not smart. Believe me, they're smart cookies down there, but it's all a different type of smart. It's mechanics. Working with your hands and doing stuff. And you should see some of the beautiful scenery pictures I took and all that of up in the hills. Kind of like what I was saying earlier, though. It's kind of funny because when I'm back down there with the family, I'll notice that and I don't know if I do it naturally. No one's told me, but I'll notice that I'll get a bit of a southern accent while I'm back with the family. It kind of just gradually comes back. And then it'll stick around for a little bit, and then you know, it'll go away again. It'll go back to normal. But every time I go down and talk with the family, um, any of those rednecks down there, it'll start to show. I don't know why that happens. I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you what. One thing I did figure out was them people. They're some of the nicest people down there, but boy, can they drink. They like their booze down there too. I'll tell you what, they're some of the nicest, kindest people I think I'll ever meet, because they won't even know you from Adam, and they'll give you the shirt off their back. They're good people. So it's always nice to go back down and see them. And then it's kind of depressing coming back up here, because it's like we're voted like one of the most aggressive areas in the country, literally in the country, and it's so depressing, because it's like, you know, it's like, man, that sucks. And then traveling again, as I was saying before, traveling in itself is just strange, like if you sit there and really think about it, because like when we left, it was, hey, let's do the other F-Zero one. When we left, it was like cooler and raining. It was only like 64, 65 or something and raining. We get back home and it's like 90. It's like 90 and like nothing but sun. And it's kind of throws you off a little bit. That kind of happened when I went down to Miami too, to go see T-Up. It was cold and rainy up here, and then I get down there and it's just sunshine and bloody 99. It's just ridiculous, stupidly hot. And then I come back and come back home after visiting T-Hop, and then it's all cold and ragged up here, and it's just, it's crazy how different areas are and how drastically they can change, especially when you're driving by car. It's just crazy. You can experience all 4 seasons in one trip if you're traveling by car. It's crazy. You can experience all the weather, every weather ever. That was a bullet bill that just passed me. Nice. gonna be close. You see more than in a plane. It takes a lot longer though. I don't know. Like, it's... I only been on a plane once, and that's when I went to go down to CT op. But, like, I don't know. Like, it only took like a couple hours. It's actually kind of mind-boggling to me because it took us like 4-ish hours, somewhere in there. Maybe even 5. But it took us a good long while to make the trip. I think it was about 4. And it just and I'm like, you know, travel all that distance, and it's kind of crazy because yeah, you get a lot of cool sceneries and stuff like that. Believe me, up in the hills, it is nothing but scenery, and it's beautiful. But it you pass so many cities and towns and people, and you just think every which direction you go, there's people and cities and stuff happening, you know, big and small and all around. And in my head, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm like, you know, there's people that live here, right here on the border of the state, and they live there every day and just make do with life and do what they do and stuff. And then there's all these people further in, there's all these people that's on, and it's like that for the entire country. And you think about it, like, all these different cities have all these different people. All these different states have all these different people. All these countries have different people. And it's just everywhere. And I'm like, you know, you sit there and you start to think about it. And it's like, wow, there is a lot of people that live in the world. There's just a ton of people. And it honestly kind of makes me feel like, kind of give you that feeling of like, wow, you just realize how small you actually are. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm looking at all the cars, I'm looking at all the mountains and stuff in the distance and stuff. I'm like, how far away they are and stuff. And I'm just like, you know, there's people up there. There's people here. There's people everywhere. And I'm just, it makes you feel so small. Like, you sit there and you get all caught up on the internet and you get caught up on, you know, your everyday life and your everyday little community and stuff like that. And I'm like, there's so many people out in the world. It's just, it's actually almost kind of scary to think about it. If you think about it, it's overwhelming. It's like, wow, there's that many people. And it's like, wow, the world is that big of a place, you know. And, you know, we only scratched the surface in our little trip, you know. We only scratched a very, very small surface of area, all things considered. And it's like, wow. It kind of brings everything into perspective, I guess is what I'm saying. And then it's strange, right? So if you sit there and think about it, like, I took a plane trip to Miami, and it took me, what, 2 hours? 3 hours? Maybe 3 hours by plane. And it's like, it's just a little mind-boggling because it's like, wow, I just traveled that far, that fast. And by driving, I just went this little distance in the same amount of time. You know, it's crazy. And then you start thinking about all the different cultures. even the little cultures, right? And I'm not talking like different countries, cultures and stuff, but even think about different countries, cultures and stuff. But I'm thinking even just in the small time, you know, how my family is, or, and believe me, this is all extended family. When I say family, it's extended family, but you know, how they are in comparison to how I am, and how my everyday life and culture and everything is different in comparison to what they do in their society and stuff. Down there, everybody knows everybody. Um, you know, you know, you go to the little local store on the corner, and you know them. You know, they know them. They know everybody in town, and it's a little mind-boggling. You know, it's just you sit there and you think about how people are, different cultures, different things, and it's a lot. There's a lot to it. And it's easy to kind of forget just how much differences there are in the different locations and things. See ya. Alright, we'll take it. So yeah, I don't know. And then you sit there and think about it, it's like, wow, I was literally just 200, 300 miles away. It still hit me, but wow, what the heck? It literally, someone should clip that. I don't know if that was I didn't even know that was possible. We need to clip that. That's like a 1 in a million thing that you probably just saw, was somebody with a star while small. I don't think that's physically possible. I think that has to be a very special circumstance. Somebody with small who has a star. That's crazy. The shock dodge, let's go! So it wasn't a true shock dodge, but hey. Yeah, I gotta save that. I'm gonna put a marker there. I'm gonna highlight that. Because that was crazy. I never seen somebody who's got shrunk and was able to use a star like that. But yeah, it was all good though. It was very peaceful, actually. Being like last night, there was no cars around, just on an old dirt road, out in the middle of the woods. You know, it was quiet. It was dark, no street lights or nothing. And it's just like just up in the hills. And it was so quiet and peaceful, and just it was wonderful. Like I said, breakfast was awesome today. Communication error? Are we erroring to communicate? I think we are. I don't have time to wait, people. I'm already not going to finish this round. What's the holdup? So yeah, we're going to be doing more Mario Kart content this week. I'm not sure what I want to fill. It's quiet. Time for loud noises! I'm not sure what I want to fill in the days, oops, in like the weekdays with. Before Thursday. I got a couple of ROM hacks I want to do. A couple Mario 64 ROM hacks, but that requires some setting up. I am beat though. Lots of driving. Ugh. Did I ever do second attack again? No, I didn't do second attack again. I want to. Believe me, I want to. Well, see, Chaucer was gonna do it with me. But then his back got messed up, and so he can't, actually sit in game too much. I can always see if he's down to do it though, but we'll see. The Chaos Edition? Yeah, I don't know. It looked fun, but it also looked to be a little bit much. Oh my god. Wow, you have to hit that brake hard. That whole way around that corner, I had the B button held. The whole way around that corner. That was insane. I was literally driving with the brake on. It just, jeez. I'm going for it. I'm trying. We're going for it. Oh my goodness. Wow. That villager up there really just, they did not want me to pass them. It was villager, wasn't it? I think that was villager. I like when there's an idea, not an acid trip. Yeah, Diagonal was trippy, but it was kind of goofy fun. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do yet. We'll have to wait and see. It depends on how I feel. I'm gonna take one thing at a time. Hell, maybe we'll just do more Splatoon. I was actually having fun with Splatoon. Hey, what's up, Chowster? No! The double! The double star! We're pulling off some crazy shenanigans with stars. Oh my god, so much chaos right now. The triple star! Why are there so many stars? What's going on? Oh, I tried to make it! I did make it! Oh my god, what is going on? The chaos! Oh, baby! Well, you know what that means.
I'm giving myself a 5. Pretty good.
Chowster. I'm supposed to ask you, when do you want to do the retro achievements Bomberman 64 co-op? When they me allows. What are you, Yoda now? You know, I just remembered, you know what we could fill that gap in with before the Booster Course 2 wave comes out? I do have the new update for VR Minecraft. We could always do VR Craft. If you guys want to see some VR streams. I haven't done any VR streams in a minute. I also need to do a little bit of programming. Or has cracked the code. I don't know, what do you guys want to see? You guys could pick. What kind of content would you want to see? Wow. Lame. We got a fourth. Like I said, depending on what is going on and if the guys want to play games and stuff like that, maybe we'll do some more Splatoon. Splatoon was fun. I don't know. We'll just maybe some Smash. I remember when I said I wanted to do the summer of Smash, and that never happened. It was actually supposed to be the year of Smash, and then I changed it to the summer of Smash, and then it still never happened. I don't remember what never happened. No, nothing came up. Well, that's why I was saying nothing came of it. I was supposed to do all this stuff. I had all these plans, and nothing ever came of it because I don't know why. I just didn't do it. I do plan on doing the Smash Challenge eventually that I want to do. Life hits you, yeah. Yeah, I plan on doing it eventually. It just didn't happen. Didn't happen in the time frame I wanted it to. Why am I still in second? Why am I still in second? Let's... That's unfortunate. Third. something more interesting came up. Well, the Smash Challenge thing is going to be a long event. It's going to be a long thing, and I don't know. Maybe I kind of already knew that. It's not just something you can sit down and, you know. Maybe Animal Crossing cut into it. Animal Crossing. I wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking out the new Minecraft update. Choster, are you still too broke to do VR stuff? I might do that because I don't know what the new update is. I don't know what the 1.19 update is. I know 18 was Caves and Cliffs. I don't know what the 1.19 update was, but I have it. I'd like to check it out. I don't know, I just been wanting to do more VR stuff again lately. Oh, Demio or whatever. Yeah, no, it was good. The board game, like the little board game thing, was a good time. If that's what you're talking about, Demio or whatever it's called. They need VR Mario Kart? They do. There's actually a mod out there. There's a mod out there for the VR Mario Kart. It just, it takes a little bit to get it set up, though. Yeah, I like the VR cooking. I just sucked at it. It was very difficult. No, I tried to get out of the way. Dang it. Son of a gun. lot of bananas right there. Yeah, you gotta slow that Waluigi down, man. He's getting a little out of hand. I really wanted those. I did. That wasn't the best spot to hit him, but whatever. Well, that's okay. We'll take second. We'll take second. VROOT. I actually was looking for that mod, and I cannot find it. I do have a special VR stream in mind, coming up in a few weeks, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of content. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I know I gotta go get Xenoblade. I gotta go pick that up. I'd like to. If you can find it or got a link to it, then let me know. Because I couldn't find it. I looked everywhere and I couldn't find it. So yeah, we'll just, in typical Wolfblade fashion, we'll just kind of take everything by ear. I'll just keep playing some ROM hacks or things that's in my my junk folder. It's not really a junk folder. But it's kind of like a junk drawer. It's just stuff in the old downloads folder, you know. And I'm like, well, this is all stuff I wanted to play one time or another. So just put your hand in the folder and pick something. That's where we're at. That's what we do in life. Need some coinage. I'm definitely not going to get coinage this way. Oh my god, a triple! Was that triple or is that double? Either way, we have been getting stars out the wazoo. Just so many stars this round. Look at that, another one! A triple! There's the lightning. Oh my god, how many stars is that? Like, tell me. You're a star! No. Mario and the Music Box can go suck it. Clean it now, fix it later. I remember that. That's funny. Still a little broke, especially after this weekend. Okay, well, I might still check out 1.19. Maybe. We'll see. That me was there in one of my previous tournaments too. Because that's the me I was saying. It's funny that I'm starting to recognize some of these me's. Because I recognize him because he looks exactly like mine. But it's funny that I'm starting to recognize some of these me's. But with freckles, yeah. He looks like me. He's Wolfblade's long-lost twin. I'll tell you what, this music right here is very reminiscent of where I just was. Now, they're not, I don't think they're that bad, really, but but yeah, it definitely got that southern vibe. Wait, what? Mario Kart streamer with a raging cocaine addiction I can watch. Well, you would be half right, I guess. Sandrew. It's not Sandrew. It's not Andrew. It's Sandrew. Like a fusion. Oh no! Oh, dang it. I'm gonna get hit. Oh god. Okay. Yo, let's go. Okay. Sure. Let's see. What do we want to do? You know what? Why not? We'll do Paris Promenade. Paris pudding. Paris pomegranate. Marmalade. Taco. Taco! Not all food relates to tacos. Or does it? Ho ho ho! Lay French baguette and all that stuff. Yeah, we're going the other way anyway. They're coming toward me! I would get shot right there. Son of a gun. Oh my goodness, really? That's so annoying. I was in second, and now I'm in fifth, and my god, that's so really annoying, and just, oh my god.
I'm giving myself a 5. Pretty good.
Hey, we might actually break 200 this time, though. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish up the tournament round here, and then I'll probably call it. I'm pretty exhausted, honestly. I just wanted to get my tournament round in for the night. Sitting at random. Sick. Someone didn't like the fact that it was random. I really don't want to do Shy Guy Falls again. That being said, I really don't want to do Sky Garden either, but at least that gives us good music. Oh, is that supposed to be... Is this supposed to be Nezuko? I think this is supposed to be Nezuko. Nezuko. Shy Guy Falls. Hey, you know what? At least it was creative. Because I was sitting there, I'm like, what is this? And I've sat there, I'm like, oh, that's kind of creative. Very imaginative. Oh. Crap. Ooh, good shot. It wasn't my shell or anything, but that was still a good shot. Look at all the stars. No one has bloody stars. was pretty rough. We broke 200 though, so we did better than last night. But that's still... I can't hear the chorus music over all these stars. Please don't do Yoshi Island, Yoshi's Circuit. Do do boo 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 boo. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Because that Yoshi had a bomb. That sucks. Ah, couldn't do nothing about that. That Yoshi had a bomb that fell. Son of a gun. We were doing so good. Now we're not. How frustrating. Are you kidding me? No, that's not far enough. Oh, that sucks. Yep, that sucked all the way around. Sucked. $212. Oh well. Gave it a good shot. Hey, and we did have that weird thing happen where we became small with a star. That was strange. I don't know if that could ever be achieved again. We literally got shrunk and used a star at the same time. So we had small star. That was pretty cool. $212. That's the final score. But I am done. I am exhausted. It's been a long day. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to click the follow button. That way you can tune back in. And be sure to stop in for the rest of the week. I will let you know when I'm streaming. And if you are interested in more Mario Kart content, We will be doing the wave 2 of the booster course pass thing Thursday when it comes out, or Friday-ish. I think it's Thursday, but whenever it comes out, we're going to be doing it. So be sure to stop on by for that. But anyway, have an awesome rest of the night, guys. I will catch you guys next time. And as always, this is Wolfblade signing out.